Welcome back, guys. This is Champions League night football. This is Manchester City versus Real Madrid, and we are going to preview this game. This fixture has given us a lot of memorable games. You all guys remember Rodrigo's iconic two goals comeback that kicked out Man City out of the Champions League, and then you all guys remember that game where City absolutely humiliated, hammered Real Madrid. Last season, Real Madrid had to put a low block during 120 minutes at Etihad to go through on penalties. But this time the situation is a lot different. So what will happen as a Man United fan? I will always back Real Madrid to beat Man City, and we are going to preview the game according to that. It will be the game between the attack versus attack, and I think Real Madrid's attack is way better than City's attack currently. So they are going to win it. They are absolutely going to win it, and they are absolutely going to win it at Etihad. So a lot of people are going for draws, but I think that Real Madrid is going to beat them. We are going to preview the lineup as this is the lineup, and we are going to discuss this lineup and who we think can work here. So Thibaut Courtois will be as a goalkeeper. That's fantastic. He needs to have an absolute game. He usually have absolute games when Real Madrid's back are on the wall. He will absolutely do good. So there was some reports that Frank Garcia will play as a right back, and Frank Garcia will play as a left back, and Ferdinand Mendy will play as a right back. So it can happen. Definitely, it can happen, and then you will have. Uh, there were some reports that Fede Valverde could play as right back, but I think so. There are some trusted reports out there. Maybe Valverde will play in the midfield, and maybe they needed Valverde more in midfield than in centre back. Asensio, their academy centre back, I think he's going to do well. He is going to do well against Erling Haaland, and I have seen him in 2 3 games. I do not usually watch all the games of Real Madrid, but I have watched him 2 3 games, and I like his attitude, his positioning, and his ground coverage. So he will absolutely do good against Erling Haaland, and he will not let Madrid stars uh, feel the need of Rudiger. So a lot of after Rudiger's injury, a lot of fans were hoping that how were questioning that how they are going to stop Erling Haaland. So and here is how you guys can stop Erling Haaland. As Asensio is going to stop Erling Haaland. Chomeni was good against Atletico. He needs to be good against Atletico. There is no other option other than Chomeni to start at centre back, and he has to play as a centre back, not natural position, but still you have to play him. Valverde is there. He absolutely needs there. Valverde is very important in that midfield. He needs to bring the energy. He needs to do the dirty work. He needs to do a lot of dirty work in order for Real Madrid to get something out from this game. So right now here it is Kamavinga. I do not want to see Kamavinga here. I do not want to see Kamavinga here. I want Ceballos here. So Ceballos, I want Ceballos here. He is the guy that will win his duels, that will win his 50-50s, that will absolutely give everything into the game, and then he has the ability to play football generally. So he is very good. So I would absolutely have Ceballos over Kamavinga, and then you would have Jude Bellingham there. Jude will play. Although I have some reservations over Jude Bellingham or this Madrid lineup and the formation of this Madrid lineup, but we'll not talk about that. Vinny has to work hard, Vinny has to perform, and they will perform. They are big match players. They are they are big players. Then Rodrigo will start, and Rodrigo. However, if you ask me, I would perhaps go for Brahim Diaz in place of Rodrigo because I think a natural right winger would be an better choice than a makeshift right winger. And then if Rodrigo plays here, then he's the beast. If Rodrigo plays here, he's the beast, but he still can do good. He can score the goals. He can do a lot of things. And Kylian Mbappe, it will be big game for him as well. He needs to perform. He needs to score goals against big teams. He is ghosting against big teams. So we will see how he does. And in Man City, you will see they have this. This is good. Although Akanji did a howler of a mistake against Arsenal, and then the rest is history. And Nunez is their weak link, guys. This guy is going to be cooked against Vinicius if it plays against Vinicius. This guy is going to absolutely be cooked against Nunez. I think they had one and other option. There was Rico Lewis. Where is he? If any City fan is watching, let me know why Pep Guardiola is not starting Rico Lewis as he was starting him ahead of Kyle Walker when Kyle Walker was here. So why he's not starting him? Is he injured? And then he's going with Matheus Nunes, and Matheus Nunes is absolutely getting cooked week in, week out. And if he comes against Vinny, Vinny is absolutely going to cook him. Then you guys will have Bernardo Silva. He needs to do good, guys, but there is question mark over him because he does not have the legs. But they have signed a player, Nico Gonzalez. We will see. Nico Gonzalez have made his City debut against in the in the FA Cup, but he had absolutely a howler there. Let's see, will Pep start him? I think if he needs legs, he will start him. If he need that personality, that technicality, he will start Bernardo Silva. But I would perhaps go with the legs because legs would be very important against the midfield of Valverde, Bellingham, and in third midfielder would be Ceballos. Kovacic will play, has to play. There is not other options. And then there is a question mark over KDB. Can he play for full 90 minutes? Does he have the fitness to play for full 90 minutes? It will be important. Otherwise, what you can do is you can play Foden as 10 and you can play Savinho here and you can play Marmoush, Omar Marmoush as a left winger. So he impressed a lot. He did not score the goal, guys. That let's keep it straight. But he was the one who was making some important runs, and that scenario can work. And then you will have Erling Haaland up front, but Haaland has to do good in big games. There are a lot of question marks over how Erling Haaland is going to impact the game. He does not. He ghosts. So he has to perform and he has to perform better. My prediction is 2-1 to Real Madrid. Let me know what do you guys think. Let me know your predictions and thank you and have a good day.